Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is April 15th, 2025, and we're diving into Citigroup's first quarter earnings report for 2025. Joining us is John, a senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to discuss Citigroup's performance, especially given the strong results they've posted this quarter.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Citigroup reported a net revenue of $21.6 billion for the first quarter of 2025, which is a 3% increase compared to last year. John, can you elaborate on what drove this growth?
Absolutely. The growth was primarily driven by strong performances across Citigroup's 5 business segments, particularly in services and markets. The net income also saw a significant increase to $4.1 billion, up from $3.4 billion in the previous year, thanks to lower operating expenses and higher revenues.
And the earnings per share.
The adjusted earnings per share came in at $1.96, which is a solid beat against the forecasted $1.84. This reflects the company's effective cost management and revenue growth strategies.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Citigroup's operating expenses decreased by 5% year over year to $13.4 billion. What were the key factors behind this reduction?
The decrease in operating expenses was largely due to a smaller FDIC special assessment, the absence of restructuring charges, and lower compensation expenses. These savings were partially offset by increased spending on technology and communications, which are crucial for Citigroup's ongoing transformation efforts.
Looking ahead, what can investors expect from Citigroup?
Citigroup is focused on executing its strategy, which includes a diversified business mix that can perform well across various macroeconomic scenarios. The company is also committed to returning capital to shareholders, as evidenced by the $2.8 billion returned through dividends and share repurchases this quarter.
Segment performance highlights. John, let's delve into the performance of Citigroup's individual segments. How did services and markets fare this quarter?
Services reported revenues of $4.9 billion, up 3% year over year, driven by growth in treasury and trade solutions. Markets saw a 12% increase in revenues to $6 billion, with strong performances in both fixed income and equity markets.
And what about banking and wealth?
Banking revenues increased by 12% to $2.0 billion, thanks to growth in investment banking. Wealth revenues surged by 24% to $2.1 billion, driven by strong performances across Citigold, the private bank, and Wealth at Work.
CEO commentary and strategic initiatives. Citigroup's CEO Jane Fraser commented on the company's strong quarter. What were her key messages?
Jane Fraser highlighted the company's net income of $4.1 billion and the strong performance across all 5 business segments. She emphasized Citigroup's focus on executing its strategy, which is based on a diversified business mix that can thrive in various macroeconomic conditions. Additionally, she mentioned the $2.8 billion returned to shareholders through dividends and share repurchases.
How does this align with Citigroup's long-term goals?
Citigroup is committed to building on its track record of progress and maintaining its position as a leading global financial institution. The focus on a diversified business mix and strategic capital returns are key components of this long-term vision.
Key takeaways. In summary, Citigroup has delivered a strong first quarter with impressive revenue growth and profitability. The company's strategic initiatives and focus on operational efficiencies are clearly paying off. John, any final thoughts on Citigroup's investment prospects?
Citigroup's strong financial performance and strategic focus make it an attractive investment option. The company's ability to navigate macroeconomic challenges and its commitment to returning capital to shareholders are positive indicators for future growth.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Citigroup's performance in the comments below.